Alright, so I'm just up here, I'm just painting the rails where, so you can't see the solder as much. I think it's looking alright, so they're the ones I haven't done, and they're the ones I have done. Just blends it in a little bit more. Just mixed up some paints that I've got. So, just tidy it up a bit. Okay, that's that. So yeah, you just can't see the copper wires now as much, and the solder joints. About time it's ballasted. I will be ballasting it. That's why I'm making it where I don't rely on fish plates, because when you ballast, sometimes the glue goes into the fish plates and then you end up with all the problems, hence all the copper wiring. So I've done that with some acrylic paint as well, so it's alright for when I ballast. But there you go, it's looking the part now. It's tidied all that up. For anyone what was worried, thinking, what's all that copper wire everywhere, you can't see it. Unless you get really down and study it, but from the eye, you can't see it. So there you go. I've added a little bit onto there as well, just to give me a little bit more room for the buffer stops. I'm going to get the buffer stops, the smallest sort what I've seen, what just stand straight up to give me the maximum space, because I can't be doing with a Hornby one what comes down to here and losing like a good old inch at the end of each track. So it'll be the ones that just fit on the end, and they will look alright. So I need to order some of them. Yeah, so once that's dried, I think that will look fine. I'm happy with all that. So I've just done all this section here, depot area. I shall probably do the same again with the rest of the track eventually, but it just takes that edge off and dulls down the shiny metal. So if you look at this shiny here, it just starts to dull it down. You've only got the shine from the top of the rails, but the main job was cover all the copper, and that's what it's done. So yeah, I'm getting there. So next job will be the DCC unit will come. I've ordered a decoder. I've cancelled the other decoder because I didn't know the name of it, and therefore I'm not going to start going down them lines. So I've ordered a decoder from Rails and a Stay Alive for that. And also I'll be having a Next 18 decoder with a Stay Alive, not sound, for the 08 when that comes as well. So should all run nicely. But yeah, the next job will be the DCC controller. Again, that will widen once that comes, and then more testing, and then eventually it'll probably be ballasting the depot area, which I hate doing. But if I don't do it, I'll not be happy with it. I think it's I've come this far now, I need to make it look nice and realistic. So, but let's get all the electrics and DCC all working perfectly before I start doing any ballasting and anything. Okay, that's what I've come up with this. I've just stuck a tiny bit of focus. Got that. Tiny piece of plastic on there to stop that slipping. I tried to glue it itself, but it won't work, so I thought if I stick a bit of plastic it'll stop it moving too far past. Straighten that up a bit, so hopefully that should work. Yeah, so it's not fully dried yet, but as you see now, it's not slipping down. So that, yeah, I'm going to solve that. I'll leave that in the middle there. Hopefully there's no dribbles. And then I've gone round, cleaned everything. Now the paint's dried, track rubber and some alcohol spray. this stuff. And I've tied it up under the board. So I've tapped all that up and tie wrapped it up, so that's all nice and tidy. That's it really. Can't do much else until I get some deliveries. But yeah, I'm glad that's fixed. That should be a lot more reliable now. So now I've just been going around with the wagon, just checking there's no high bits. Yeah, smooth that. Alright, so I've had a few deliveries. So I've actually bought this. I've been very lazy. It's already been built and done for me, but I liked it. I thought that was a really well done scene, something better than what I could do really. So that's it for me. Fueling station. Looks good there. To look perfect. It actually fits more or less on the first board. As I said, I'm trying to separate these two boards up. It actually fits. And then I have put, it's got some lights and all that I can wire up. Mine there, one in the office. That's good. I've stuck a decoupler on the other side of the Class 37 because I didn't have one, so that's come. And also the DCC units come, so let's have a look at that. So this is what I've bought. So this was £55 or £60 delivered, and you've got quick access to 4 locos and your speed. Put your numbers in. It's got an LCD screen there. Where you go for your menus and it all stop, and then you plug it in there. So I would have to make some kind of shell for it, just really to cover I would say in between there and just these bits up, because obviously I'm going to need access to all these things. But let's see if it's any good. But if it is, it does a lot more for your money than what you could get even from a Hornby Select or a Bachmann Easy Command. For, like I say, £60 delivered. It's a good price. Comes with a power supply as well. It's a 4 amp power supply. Should be a decent enough power for what I need. All the instructions are here, so I shall have a read through them. I can't test it yet because I'm waiting for Rails to send me the DCC decoder for that, so I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just going to wait really. So that's the power supply, what's coming with it. Let's have a look. Yeah, 4 amp, 15 volt, and then plug and everything. Yeah, so there you go. So the plan is it's going to go here, just down here, because that's going to be the best place for me to work anyway, because I'll be, if anything, I'm going to be stood here controlling all this area, so it'll fit onto here. So I'm going to make a mount for it to be able to fasten it onto, and then, like I say, I shall cover these bits up just so it's protects it a little bit more. But yeah, I can't do it until the decoder comes for that. That's what I've come up with for now. This is an old effects board for me, what I made for my guitar pedals. So repurposed that, stuck it on there, drill a hole through there, fasten them into there. So once it's all set, it'll be a bit, I'll have to get down to set it all up, but once it's all set up, then I'll be able to just control it from here quite easily when I'm on the track. I still want to make something that just covers up this bit of it. Let's see what I can do. That'll do for now. So I've just stuck some card over it for now, just to protect it, and then I shall probably make something a little bit better once I'm happy with it and everything. At least it's not going to get damaged. There's not a lot of components hanging out now. So that's alright, that's a nice little control panel for DCC. Okay, plugged it all in, it all works. Quite simple. Set local address, CV. Set speed and direction. Speed up and down is star and hash. Direction, sorry. And the speed on these. You can set your loco to each one of them. So set 4, but you can also set more. You just change the loco number. Set local address. Well, simple. So that should work quite well, I think. So I've had to tidy up, cleaned up everything, gave it all a good hoover, ready for testing. Didn't want there to be any stray bits of metal or anything on the track. I'm well impressed with this. I need to sort of wiring, but I think I've got a step down converter. So I can do that at 3 volt. Both at 3 volt, there's 2 sets I think, yeah. One for the house, one for that. I shall drill some holes, send them underneath the board. But yeah, that's what I was looking for, something just like that, perfect. So my point is, whether this happens in real life, I don't know, but I'm going to have the train wash up that end, so they can go up, train wash, come out, fuel, boom, set up for next day, down here, in, set it in the engine shed. And there can be a local waiting, oh that one comes past and does that. So that's my plan with that. Seems to make sense for me. Whether it happened in real life, I don't know, but it'll look good. Well, that'll do for this update, so thanks for watching.